So we're just gonna move in a little bit closer. We have to be careful also. Oh my god, that was close. Welcome gamers back to another Last Leviathan video, and in this video we're going to be checking out the most interesting and innovative creations of this week for the Last Leviathan. My name's SebTheGamer, and in today's episode we have three very interesting creations for the last video of this year. Now, I know it's a little bit of an interesting thing to say, gamers, but I won't be uploading for the rest of the year due to the fact that I'm going to be away, and I will not be able to do really anything else but be with family and hopefully be able to respond to a few comments. But since I'm not allowed to actually bring my computer, it will be a little bit difficult for me to answer comments on my parents' computer, if that is they'll allow me. So the first creation we have here is known as the CL, and I don't know why it's wobbling like that. I have to surrender, I presume. It is literally known as CL, and you could say it's the answer to my plea from last episode, where I said that there weren't much weapons on the creations. This one here has an abundance of weapons, considerably more than last week. Now, this here was created by little Starty. Yeah, I thought it said Starly. Maybe it's Starly. I know, Starly or Starty. Not sure. I can't tell if that's a T or an L. It's a bit small on my screen right now. But this here is a very interesting creation, and I think it's honestly just made to wobble around like that. I'm not 100% sure, but even with me not turning, it did seem to have quite a bit of a wobble. Or maybe I was doing something completely wrong, because when I started the intro, I was wobbling a little bit to give it that serpentine kind of behavior. But by the looks of it, it might actually get stuck or so. Okay, we're gonna go full speed and we're gonna see. But first though, we're gonna have to turn around, because it's actually not that very fast at turning around. So maybe we can turn around within enough time, or it might not turn at all. Okay, now it turns. Now it turns. Maybe not. Okay, land ho, I guess. And it was like a jelly ship right there. Alright, anyway, we're still going. But this here has a lot of weapons, like I earlier mentioned. And it has a very interesting... what can I say? I was going to say fire pattern. But it has a very interesting, fun little mechanic when it comes to fighting. Now, by the looks of it, I think my game might be a little bit bugged, because as you can see, gamers, hands are off the keyboard. You can hear me clapping. It's turning. And I guess that might be a bug. I have literally no idea, gamers. If you gamers do know, however, it would be much appreciated. However, actually, now I think about it, we can fix this by adding propellers to the side. I completely forgot how you can move the camera, since I haven't built this game in a very long time. Let's just look at the camera controls. Alright, gamers, I think this might work. I did add some propellers in the front, and you're unable to change the direction of the propeller. Actually, the control of the propeller, which kind of sucks, honestly, because it would be honestly very useful if that was possible. But we're unable to do that, which is not a big deal. However, that's not going to stop us. We're going to quickly stop here. We are somewhat out of the reach of the cannons, and we are literally going to return fire to that place over there, which is firing at us. Now, this here, as you can probably tell, gamers, is a very long-range sort of weapon. I think it might be hitting like a skybox or something, because it appears to be exploding before it even gets close. I'm not sure if I see debris from that castle thing, or if it's just debris from something else. And I have absolutely no clue, gamers, if I'm actually hitting that. So we're just going to move in a little bit closer. We have to be careful also. Oh my god, that was close. We have to be a little bit close of that place there, because that will also fire upon us. And I don't think, one thing I noticed that with most of these weapons, honestly, gamers, is that they don't have much of a long range. Oh, and I think we're beached. Yeah. Alright, gamers, we're beached. So this is what it looks like really when it's beached, I presume. So we're actually going to, I don't know, maybe get a nice screenshot. Why not? I mean, we're here. I believe, actually, the way you can get a freak roam camera is with F, I believe, right? And then use the arrow keys. Yes. Alright, there we go. I figured out how to, This here was the CL, created by Lil Starty or Starly. It completely depends on how you look at the name. I'm not completely sure. But we are officially beached, so we're going to surrender ourselves to the enemy, or to the land for that matter. That was a nice explosion. And we are going to look at the next creation. Allow me to introduce to you gamers, the tank. Why? No clue. Does it work? Barely. Is it useful in any way? No. But I don't know why. It looks interesting, so I decided to check it out, gamers. This is the tank, and it's probably one of the most simplistic and probably one of the most terrible designs I've actually seen. And I'm not saying this in a bad way, I'm saying it is literally terrible. If I go back into the underbelly, I had to put all these struts just to keep, like, I'm literally going to delete all of them, and I'm going to show you what happens when you delete all of them. Now, this is honestly, I was not expecting this, but if you delete every single thing here, this was mine. I put these here because otherwise the ship didn't work, and I removed the wrong block. But I am honestly questioning why I decided to check this out. But if you set sail now, I'm going to show you what happens. The steering falls out, and you are stuck with only the ship. And that's it. Oh, let's put emphasize on ship exactly. Not to mention, but the propellers, despite being the small ones, are too strong for its own good. And if we do manage to get this guy going, he will either flip, or in this case, it will explode due to the fact that this here is underwater, and it's not meant to be flipped upside down underwater. So I'm not gonna say the credit of this interesting design, but I do want to let you know, gamers, that despite me checking out some of the coolest creations of the week, there are also these extremely interesting and questionable creations that people have made. I really would like to try goofing around with this and making it work, really. But there is literally nothing I can do. Okay, here we go. Actually, I take that back. There's very little I can do to actually make this thing work. I'm not saying this in any meaningful way. I'm saying that this here is literally terrible. Literally terrible. I'm severely questioning why this was ever created. So I would like to attempt to improve this. I know it's gonna be pretty bad. Struts don't really work because they fall apart. The only thing I could really think about, really, to keep this together is really just to stick one of these right here. Not really the wisest of choices, but if it works, it works. And no, that doesn't even work. So there's clearly either a glitch in with my game, or this simply does not work. I really hope it's the last one, because I honestly really love. I guess I'll have to just uninstall it and reinstall it. Okay, there we go. There we go. I would like to follow this. There's no way of literally following anything in this game yet. So we've created this interesting. Actually, someone's created this very interesting thing where you can't even see where you're going. You have to be stuck with this thing here, and the weapons it does have, it's questionable. Yeah, it is very questionable. Allow me to introduce to you gamers the Titanic. Oh yeah, someone's got it. Okay, sinking already. Well, at least it's true. The Titanic sinks before it gets anywhere. Wow, okay. This here's the Titanic, gamers, or at least one side of the Titanic. It appears to be that it's built with a very bad balancing issue. I have no idea what the issue is, but we're going to see if we can put some weights on the side to hopefully keep it upright. But this here is the Titanic. Of course, it's as close as you can get to a replica. Just, it sinks, and it's not quite balanced. But if you are somehow able to get this in an upright position, gamers, it's a fun little creation to play around with. I guess you really have to battle which way it turns the second it starts to lean. Actually, if you do not turn, okay, turn, okay, yeah, this is difficult, gamers. This is literally very difficult right now. There's clearly something gone wrong in engineering this, and the person who made this is also the same person who made the tank. So this person, whose name will be anonymous for now, has a very interesting way of, you could say, creating ships. So one way I guess we can have this episode go out with a bang for the last episode of 2016 is really to put some, what's it called, rockets, if you will. If I can actually remember where I can find the rockets. I have not used rockets in forever. Okay, here we go. Which one gives the most thrust? Let's just use these. Yeah, I think that we're gonna be needing some serious thrust. We're gonna stick them actually. Let's see if we can stick them in a somewhat normal way. There we go. In a place that won't really affect, hopefully, and maybe we can actually get some lift off, because it would be quite interesting to see if we can have this fly. There's no promises though, but you never know. Okay, this camera right now. I need to send an email. I need to send a message to the dev saying, "Oi, we need to fix your camera." Okay, here we go. Let's go. There we go. Fantastic. Come on, last one. Come on. Oh, finicky. Okay, here we go. Now we need to remember which ones they're all on. Okay, they're all on B. All right. So for the last episode of 2016, we will have the Titanic fly. Wait, will it actually say float now? No. All right. We're gonna be needing some serious thrust. I think you can up the thrust. Yes. Here we go. Burn time. We're gonna have this high, and then ramp up time. We're gonna have this to low. Okay. Maybe I guess this might work. Is it? Oh. I'm not sure really if this is gonna work on all of them. Okay, no, we've got to do it individually, which honestly is a little bit disappointing. But hopefully we can actually have this take off, because I really would love to see the Titanic fly. I mean, it would be quite cool. I heard that there's a very good quote, if you will, that I read somewhere, and it goes, there are more planes in the sea than there are submarines in the sky. So this is going to be the first submarine, tank, plane, I don't know what you would call it really, Titanic, to be in the sky, and we're going to achieve that here, and at least we're going to attempt to achieve it here. I have no clue if this is going to work, but there's only one way to really find out, and that's with experimentation. I have no idea how many we're going to be needing. Hopefully we won't be needing that much. Oh god, I removed the wrong one. But hopefully we will have enough thrust. If you don't know where that comes from, I'm disappointed in you. To get this behemoth of the Titanic in the air, and hopefully we can fly to the horizon. Now, of course, we're going to set up also another rocket in the back, so we have some sort of maneuverability. It won't be much, but it would be more than without. Okay, here we go. And I'm not sure exactly if we're going to put some rockets. Yeah, I'm debating if I should also adjust the burn time for these here. I would like to, but I think we might be okay with having them just like this. So actually I think we're just going to, yeah, we're going to do all of them, because I really would like to have this thing flying for as long as possible. Hopefully this is not enough. If it is enough, we can of course, always remove some. And if not, then not, I guess. So, let's see. Now we gotta do the same thing on this side with the tricky camera angles. I mean, building in this game's fun. It's just the camera angles are bad. The building is great. The camera angles are like Ark's building. I guess that's one way of looking at it. No offense to you, Ark, or Last Leviathan. You're great. Love you. Okay. I think we're going to be running off a short, a little bit of time here. Some editing needs to be done into this episode. Okay, here we go. I was going to sing the Titanic song, but I've actually no idea. I don't remember how it goes, so we're just going to leave it like this. Okay, so now we're going to be needing some more rockets at the back here, which we're going to trigger with a specific key. All of them are set to B, but these ones at the back are going to be set to, I don't know, let's say instead of B, we should probably have, let's what's next to B? We'll have it V. B and V. That's not hard to forget. Okay, we need to actually, okay, here we go. V. All right, fantastic. So now, if we set sail now, and we press B, we should, in theory, launch into the air. Why aren't these launching? Why isn't any of them launching? Oh God, what happened? Why did only one launch? That's not meant to happen. Yeah, they're all B. Set sail again. Okay, I hear them all going off. I haven't even pressed anything yet. Okay, what's up with you? Why are you going off crazy already? Ah, right. That's probably why. I don't even know that changed. Okay, fantastic. Okay. This is going to be a little bit tricky. Okay, here we go. There we go. Okay, so you see, the problem is that the second they touch the water, they all sink. So I guess we're just going to have to keep it stable, keep it afloat, and now go. Yes. No. Why don't you guys go off in the front? Like, what key are you guys up? Yeah, that's kind of a bad thing. Why? It's so tricky. It's like the trickiest thing I've done. Come on. Building mechanics right now. Okay. You are on B, which is correct. This is exactly how you're meant to be. I think the rockets might be a bit bugged out. Oh, right. Your burn time's super low. So it's either the burn time's super low. Oh God. Last attempt. Here we go. At least I hope this works. B. Ah, right. That didn't work because it all tipped. Ah, right. Okay. We actually need to focus here. The second this thing gets above water, we press B, and we have an attempt to lift off. But I don't think actually the side ones went off. Ah, right. We're missing one. It would probably help if we had it. Ah, God. This is like super complicated. Okay. Now let's set sail. Balance should be equal. We press B. All rockets boost. We press V. And nothing happens. So, gamers, I'm going to wrap it up here. It was an attempt to have the Titanic fly. But, honestly, the Titanic does not want to fly. It just wants to, you could say, it literally just wants to lean over and sink. Yeah. Now it doesn't. So maybe we can try it? No. Alright. Well, Titanic is a bust. We can officially say that the Titanic did a somersault. Okay, so the Titanic can do a barrel roll if you gamers were interested. But I'm going to wrap up the video here, gamers. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to smash the like button. And this was the last episode of 2016. Next one's coming out in 2017. Can you imagine? So hope gamers enjoyed, and I'll see you in the very next video. Goodbye, and don't forget, gamers, to keep on gaming.